Late Saturday, Iranian missiles struck Arad and Dimona in southern Israel, injuring over 170 people and shattering residential buildings near the nation's main nuclear research center. For the first time, Iranian missiles penetrated Israeli air defenses in the heavily protected Dimona area. The IDF confirmed it failed to intercept a half-ton missile that hit Arad, prompting the closure of schools across Israel for 2 days. Visiting the strike site in Arad on Sunday, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declared that Iran threatens the entire world and has to be stopped. He outlined 2 clear goals: to completely break Iran's nuclear and missile programs, and to create conditions for the Iranian people to overthrow the current regime.
If you want proof that Iran endangers the entire world, the last 48 hours have given it. In the last 48 hours, Iran targeted a civilian area. They're doing that as a mass murder weapon. Luckily, no one was killed, but that's due to luck, not their intention. Their intention is to murder civilians. Second, they fired on Jerusalem right next to the holy sites of the 3 monotheistic faiths: the Western Wall, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and the Al-Aqsa Mosque. And by dint of a miracle again, none of them were hurt, but they were targeting the holy sites of the 3 major monotheistic religions. Third, they fired an intercontinental ballistic missile on Diego Garcia. That's 4,000 kilometers. I've been warning all the time. They have now the capacity to reach deep into Europe. They already have fired on a European country, Cyprus. They are putting everyone in their sights. And fourth, they're stopping a maritime international route, energy route, and trying to blackmail the entire world. What more proof do you need that this regime that threatens the entire world has to be stopped? Israel and the United States are working together for the entire world. And it's time to see the leaders of the rest of the countries join up. I'm happy to say that I can see some of them beginning to move in that direction, but more is needed. President Trump's call to have the international community confront this terrorist, fanatic regime of zealots.
This follows a 48-hour ultimatum from US President Donald Trump, who warned he will obliterate Iran's power plants if the Strait of Hormuz is not fully reopened. Currently, nearly all oil and gas tankers have halted passage, driving global fuel prices to record highs. The conflict's reach is expanding. Iran recently targeted the joint US-UK Diego Garcia base in the Indian Ocean, nearly 4,000 kilometers away. Meanwhile, Israel has intensified strikes against the Iranian Revolutionary Guards, or IRGC. The human cost continues to mount. Over 2,000 people have been killed in Iran since the US and Israeli campaign began on February 28th. In Israel, 15 people have been killed by Iranian strikes since the start of the war. With the 48-hour clock ticking on the Strait of Hormuz, the prospect of a wider regional war is at an all-time high.